All right, so we have this absolutely amazing lady who is 5 days out from her, what we do a lot, we're doing another one tomorrow, right? So this is an extended deep plane face neck lift with the crevasse sort of adaptation, which is sort of suspending not to the back of the ear here, this area called the mastoid, no longer. We suspend sort of to the inferior anterior aspect of the mastoid. It's a great innovation that's been promulgated here in the last couple months, and it is a real innovation. And so you can see, of course, she's a little swollen, not too bad though, but it's 5 days out, but she's going to get a fabulous jawline. And so I want to hear from the patient. 5 days out, she's got the 2 drains in, at least one of them's coming out today. But they're a little irritating. She doesn't love it, okay? But we think it optimizes the outcome, and we're all about optimizing the cosmetic outcome, not having any infections. We've never had an infection with a facelift. So anyway, enough of me talking. Tell me, what's on your mind?
Really ready to get the drains out. They're the worst part of it. Trying to get comfortable when you're putting your head back on anything.
Absolutely.
Had a little incident with the dog accidentally nosing one of the cords, so it's not the most fabulous feeling. Tightness in my neck has eased up some. It eased up by day 3, I think.
Yeah.
So it's way less annoying or painful than I ever would have imagined. It's really pretty easy.
Fantastic. And ultimately, what I think a lot of patients find reassuring is, here we are, 5 days out, we're going to start to get sutures out, we're going to remove at least one of these drains, may leave another one for another day or 2, we'll see. But let's take a look at her. We tell people conservatively 2.5 weeks out, you're restaurant ready. Almost all our patients beat that deadline, but we want to be conservative in the estimate when we give it. We tell people, geez, at 6 weeks, if you want to go to your sister's wedding, you should be able to do that. We tell people at 3 months you could go to your own wedding. So we want to be conservative about these estimates because we know people plan their lives around these things. But I think most people would tell us that for 5 days out, this is a pretty reasonable situation. Sure, there's a little bruising here and a bit of bruising here. We see a little bit of sort of like a yellow, light green. It's not too bad. A little tincture of time and that'll be taken care of. But between the hair and a bit of makeup, she's I think very soon would be completely relaxed, moving around the grocery store, also feeling up to doing that. So that's the update 5 days out. We're going to remove some sutures here, and just in a second I'm going to show in a separate video sort of the quality of the incisions at this point. Okay, so thanks so much for your attention.